attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Tonight it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store. As it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New Orleans Saints. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. You look at this Eagle defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Second and 9 now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Intended for number 85. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling
Bryce Baringer.
Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. A veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes a little tread left on the tires.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, 60 Baxter, 60 Baxter. Go.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 13. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. At that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go after the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Looking to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here.
A 55-yard attempt.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points. Start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Second and 15. And this one complete to Smith. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer to third down.
It's a gain of 13. But it's third down.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. He'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10.
Give to Barkley out of the gun. He'll take it inside the 25. Now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Come on.
Second and 6. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Back to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19 Cardinal. 19 Cardinal.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass to the right side, caught by Burnham. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't think too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now he's going to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, what a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught left side, Burden. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Viking 18. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
And here we go. First down.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Saints nothing.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your probably think it's not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the way the virus is. We're hearing things that'll last a long.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They're going to look to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not many goals just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Here's Bryce Baringer now. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now it's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10. The tight end in motion right.
70.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
On the ready. Come on. Six the Eagles.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
A loss of 7 yards.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Cut 19. Go.
They'll set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Want to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Near the sideline, Smith making the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
8-yard pickup. And an Eagle first down.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Aguirre.
It's a gain of 14
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
22-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here. First down, they'll give him 4 yards there. And that will bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Ready.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Go get him. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. This from 32 yards away. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Saints, nothing.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard
line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But
there he goes, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Saints, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick
So after
off.
the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle over.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Cade York to kick off.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. He's going to field this at the 4. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Second down and a yard. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Taylor fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jaden Reed from a yard out. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and it cuts the lead a bit further.
Saints 8.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Well, complete down the field to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They go play action here on 1st down. and it's incomplete.
With the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. The 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
The score, Eagles 30, Saints 8. Ka'imi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now this aired out deep for Reed. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
A gain of 59 on the play. That's another Saints first down.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
And goal to go.
Back to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
At the 1-yard line.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now that speech is needed. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And that's incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now Cade York for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 15.
Makes the score Eagles 30. Saints 15.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. middle with Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple. They'll drop the throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
All right, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on second down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Come on. Trick the Eagles.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but takes it all the way into the end zone.
37, Saints 15. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Trey Palmer, 71 yards. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will cut the lead down to 15.
Saints 22.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there and playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
82 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 2 yards to go, second down.
Ready?
They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Hey, Crash. Cowboy 80. Ready,
A handoff, Barkley running left. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
19, Swagger, 20.
Now back to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Gotta be lying. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Jack, hurt. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Luther Burden, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. Yet another touch. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
22.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just outposting the odds. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over. But give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
The score, Eagles 44, Saints 28.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. His throw incomplete.
Intended for Travis Goddard. Incomplete. It was defended by Eddie Moore.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints 28. Set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew he was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players